everyone, I'm Sarah at WIFH, and today we are going to be doing a Hydrafacial treatment on the lovely Katie here. And I'm just prepping her skin, already cleansed it, I'm just about to tone it. And Katie is actually getting ready for her upcoming wedding. So Hydrafacial, it's a pretty unique facial. It's a series of steps and your skin looks phenomenal immediately afterwards, but it's actually really improving the health of your skin, so it's not just giving you that instant gratification, but it also cleans your pores, just makes your skin look amazingly bright, helps to make sure that the products you're using at home are really working and penetrating the skin. So it's definitely one of my favorite treatments to do here, and we're going to get started. And Katie, you don't have any allergies, right?
Just oysters.
Well,
That's too bad.
you're in the clear.
It is such a bummer.
And it is a shame. Hopefully you didn't learn that the hard way. Okay, so the first step is a second cleansing of the skin. And a Hydrafacial treatment, there's no discomfort. It feels really, really good. It's almost kind of like power washing your skin, pressure washing. So it's using different solutions and serums to cleanse and to plump and to exfoliate, and as I said, to really clean out the pores. And that's actually one of the biggest or one of the reasons that this treatment is so popular, because it does a really great job at extractions. And anybody who's ever had manual extractions done before knows how uncomfortable they are and how your skin just looks like a hot mess afterwards. So this is a completely different experience. So right now, as I said, I'm just cleansing Katie's skin.
And Katie, what does it feel like?
It feels interesting. There is a nice cool wetness, and then it feels like the instrument is like sucking every nasty thing out of my skin.
So yeah, there is, as Katie described, there is a vacuum suction, and that is doing several different things at once. It is indeed helping to suck all the gunk and nastiness out of your skin. Not that you have much, but it's also helping to kind of wake up your skin and improve your circulation, and to really help hydrate it, because hydrated skin is healthy skin. And each step in this treatment is really prepping the skin for the step to come. So this is cleansing, but it's also starting the exfoliation process with some lactic acid, which is one of my favorite acids, actually. So we all think of acids and chemical peels as really aggressive and, you know, downtime, you're going to have peely, flaky skin, but lactic acid is awesome for any skin type. It's really exfoliating, but it's also super hydrating. So it is perfect to start this treatment off with. And as you can see, as I'm working on Katie's face, she's getting some pink, which is completely normal because, you know, this is, it's not super abrasive, but it is exfoliating and, you know, it's kind of waking the skin up, so her skin's responding, but that's what I want.
I'm also particularly prone to pinkness.
Yeah, so there's that too.
But even someone with sensitive skin could have this done?
Absolutely, that's a good question, because so the Hydrafacial is completely customizable. So first thing I do, anybody who comes in for a Hydrafacial treatment, I get you on my table, I cleanse your skin, and then I do, you know, an assessment of your skin, see how it responds to touch, and from there, you know, based on what your skin needs and how it behaves, I figure out, excuse me, how to proceed and tailor the treatment to your needs. So there are the second step in this hydrofacial, which we're about to get to, is applying a chemical peel. And there's no downtime to this chemical peel. It's a combination of glycolic and salicylic acids, and there are different strengths that I can choose from depending on your skin type. So I can also control the vacuum suction. So, I have it turned down on the lower end for Katie's skin because, as we talked about, she, her skin is reactive and it turns pink easily, so we don't want to be super aggressive. But so this is fantastic for somebody with sensitive skin. It's also one of the most popular treatments for treating acne, aging. I mean, honestly, you can treat any skin type with this as long as you tailor the treatment for that skin type.
And Katie, this is your second hydrofacial?
It is. And they recommend a series of 3 for maximum results.
Indeed. So.
And how frequently can you have them done?
So depending on your skin type, you can have a hydrofacial done as close together as a week. Most, it depends. So if somebody like Katie, she's trying to get her skin looking gorgeous for her wedding. And so when somebody is preparing for an event like that, I do recommend that you do a series of treatments somewhat close together because that's how you really make an improvement, on the more permanent side. So your skin's not just looking really great for a couple weeks, but it's going to look bright and radiant for much longer than that. And of course, taking care of your skin, using good products at home is important to keep your results going. So right now, I'm starting to apply the chemical peel. And Katie, you may feel absolutely nothing as I apply this, and that is normal. If you feel anything, it's just going to be maybe some tingling, a little bit of itchiness, maybe some heat, but it shouldn't be anything too awful. So you can do a series of treatments and space them, from a week to, I recommend keeping them within 3 to 4 weeks of each other. And then the goal really, is to get your skin to a good place where you can just maintain it on your own at home. And then it's definitely recommended to come in for, just like a maintenance treatment. Some people will come in once a month. Some people may choose to come in seasonally, as the seasons change, or just whenever you feel like your skin is looking particularly dull. So this peel that I'm applying to her skin now is helping to kind of loosen up all the debris, the layers of dead skin cells and built up makeup and oil and product on the surface of her skin. And then it's also prepping the skin for the next step, which is extractions. And Katie has really, really nice, clear, clean pores, but still we all have, just some buildup in our pores, so she will still benefit from it.
But she won't have any peeling after this,
No,
correct?
absolutely not. There is no downtime whatsoever. And I am using the lower strength peel on Katie today. However, no matter what strength peel I use on a patient, there is absolutely no downtime. The reason being, as I'm treating her skin, I'm also exfoliating. So any dead skin, anything that would come off from having a chemical peel of this strength is being removed during today's treatment. So there's no downtime, just instant gratification. Your skin looks really bright and clear, and it feels like it can breathe afterwards. That's what people say a lot. And
After a hydrofacial, would you be able to apply makeup?
you sure can. As a matter of fact, your makeup will go on beautifully because your skin is going to be completely smooth and silky, and you'll probably have a hard time keeping your hands off of it. I do recommend waiting, you know, even if it's just 30 minutes, you know, an hour, to just let your skin absorb all the products that are used on it during the treatment. But you absolutely can go ahead and apply makeup right away if you wanted to. How does that feel so far, Katie?
Great.
Good. So while that peel sits on Katie's skin, I'm just going to get ready for the next step. So we offer a couple of different kinds of hydrofacials. As I was mentioning, it's a totally customizable treatment. So there are lots of options. We have a basic hydrofacial, which really is a great treatment on its own. So it's, I guess the word basic can be misleading. And that includes, you know, the deep cleansing, the lower strength chemical peel, and the last solution, which is full of peptides and hyaluronic acid and antioxidants. So then we also have different add-ons that we can choose from. And, you know, as I said, every time you come in for a treatment, I take a look at your skin and decide what you would benefit from, so we have that conversation. And I'm just going to start doing some extractions on Katie's nose. So some of the add-ons that we offer, one is called Derma Builder. Derma Builder targets fine lines and wrinkles, crepey skin, and that's going to be really great for anybody who has started showing some signs of aging, and it just immediately plumps and smooths out those lines, and it's incredible because you really do see a difference immediately. Another add-on that we offer is called Brighten All. Now, Brighten All targets hyperpigmentation, and it's just overall brightening for the skin, and you do see a visible improvement in your skin immediately after that treatment. However, to really correct sun damage, you would absolutely require more than one treatment because it's a process. But the Brightenol is great paired with, you know, the right products at home to target that sun damage in between your treatments. It's really effective. We also have a Hydrafacial Plus, which is basically all the bells and whistles. So whatever strength chemical peel I feel your skin needs that day, we'll go ahead and do that. And then it also includes a growth factor serum, which I apply all over the skin. Now, growth factors are really, really, really effective and active anti-aging ingredients that you put them on your skin, and what they do is they promote healing. They plump up your skin, and after one treatment, your skin is plumped by about 70% after a hydrofacial. Now, sadly, that is temporary, but the results are definitely cumulative. So, you know, the more treatments that you do, the more long-term, you know, permanent improvement you see in your skin. So after I apply that growth factor serum, I put an LED light mask over your skin. So the LED light, it activates the growth factors, and it's, you know, basically waking your skin up, triggering it to produce more collagen and elastin, and your skin really looks amazing after that. And that is definitely one of our most popular treatments for before an event.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does it hurt? Katie, you should answer that.
No, not at all. It feels like there is a vacuum suction pulling impurities out of my skin, but it's not painful.
Is it similar to a microdermabrasion? Not as harsh as a microdermabrasion?
Is that question for Katie?
That is for Katie.
It is not as harsh.
So yeah,
But fairly relaxing, kind of like a facial.
Yes, exactly. It feels really nice actually. The sensation of the vacuum kind of rolling over the skin. It does feel like something is being sucked out, but it doesn't hurt. It's kind of soothing in an odd way.
So that's a really common question that I get. How is this compared to a microdermabrasion? So microdermabrasion, you know, there's lots of different forms, but it is an abrasive treatment. So it's either using spraying fine crystals, or it's using diamond tip, or bristles, different bristles. So it's actually kind of scraping, or sandblasting, if you will, the skin, the dead skin off the face. And so this is different, and this is another reason why this is really great for any skin type, even really sensitive skin, because this is not abrasive in the same.
That's a good place. Someone else asked if you have rosacea.
Yeah,
is Hydrafacial okay?
So I have several patients that I treat who have rosacea, and we do Hydrafacials, and they do really great. I can, as I said, control the suction, and I don't leave out any steps. We still do the chemical peel. We just turn down, the volume on that vacuum suction, if you will. And so the reason that it is a great treatment for someone with rosacea is because it is strengthening the skin. And rosacea, your skin becomes extremely reactive when you have rosacea, and by strengthening the skin, it's not going to be as reactive. So you actually, if you have rosacea, you'll always have rosacea. You just need to figure out or find ways to control it. Exactly. So when your skin is really healthy and strong, and there are also different products that you can use at home to help, keep that inflammation down, then you find that you're not having so many episodes.
And what about, do men do Hydrafacials, or are there other skin procedures that are popular among men? We've got some questions coming in, which we appreciate. So if anybody else has questions, certainly send them over.
Great question. Yes, men love Hydrafacials. I have several male clients who come in regularly, and men's skin is thicker than women's skin. So it is, they shave regularly. Their skin just goes through a lot. And I think that some men maybe are, kind of realizing that, especially if you have ingrown hairs, that this is definitely not a treatment just for women, but this is a really great treatment to help keep those ingrown hairs from shaving down, and also all the congestion. And when I say congestion, I mean blackheads. So,
because men tend to be a bit more oily.
Absolutely.
And not as great at cleansing their skin as women.
That's correct as well. So I know most men I know, you can have, on the counter in the bathroom, a line of really great cleansers, but they're probably still going to reach for the hand soap to wash their face, and it is what it is. What are you going to do? But this is a great treatment to help keep those pores, especially on the nose, which, as the blackheads on the nose, the longer they're there, the more they're going to stretch out the pores, and then they become more and more visible. So this is definitely helpful. And yeah, men love it.
There's another question. Can this cause changes in skin pigmentation for clients with darker skin? So is it safe for people with dark skin? And if they do, is there any risk of pigmentation change?
Another fantastic question. So this is completely safe for any skin color, and so with darker skin tones, usually what we see is if there's a trauma, if there's an injury to the skin, you know, whether it be a cut or you know, a blemish, your skin's gonna mark. And so that's something that you really want to be mindful of. And so, yeah, it's wise to be careful of the treatments that you're doing, because even, you know, really aggressive extractions on the skin can leave a mark or discolor it. So this is completely safe. It's not going to cause any damage or any discoloration whatsoever. Even with the chemical peel, there's no risk of burning your skin, and the extractions are very effective, yet, you know, a lot kinder and gentler to the skin. So it's actually a really great treatment for somebody with darker skin. So right now I'm applying a solution that is just hydrating, hydrating, hydrating. So this is full of tons of antioxidants, hyaluronic acid, which is incredibly hydrating, and peptides. And the peptides in the treatment firm and tighten your skin, and so a lot of patients will say that they actually feel their skin tightening, but it's not, you know, the bad tight, it's taut. It's the good tight. We all want taut skin. And the peptides, since they are a pretty active ingredient, they do make almost everybody's skin nice and pink or slightly red, but again, that fades. That subsides like within maybe 30 minutes after a treatment. For some people less, for some people slightly more.
There's another question about how much do the Hydrafacial treatments cost?
So a basic Hydrafacial treatment is $200, and as I was explaining a few minutes ago, there are different add-on options. So they range in price from about $25 up to $75. And then the Hydrafacial Plus is $275. And that one, remember, is with all the bells and whistles, LED light, the growth factor, any strength chemical peel that I feel your skin needs. So yeah, basically they range in price between $200 and $275.
And I believe you probably have addressed this already, but how often can you get the treatments?
So you can have a Hydrafacial treatment, depending on your skin type. We could do them a week apart. It is recommended, if you're doing a series of treatments, you want to keep them within 3 to 4 weeks of each other. And then, you know, you get your skin to a place where you can just maintain it on your own at home and come in for, you know, just basically maintenance facials every so often. And that can be seasonally, that can be, I have some patients who come in, you know, religiously once a month, or just when you feel like your skin is feeling dull. So right now I'm just gonna get Katie's eyes covered up because I'm going to put on a LED light facial mask, and this mask is my favorite. So I'm going to be turning a red LED light on, and the red LED light is going to activate these growth factors. It's going to help to heal and strengthen the skin. It's going to make it glow.
Is this basically the final step?
It is, yes. So this looks a little crazy, but it's
Jason mask.
yes, it's incredible. It gives you this instant like wow factor in your skin. All right, Katie's is going to feel a little bit cool at first, and we want to protect Katie's eyes from the LED light. It's very bright. Does that feel okay? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to turn it on and just keep your eyes closed. It's okay that you're going to see some red light because your eyes are covered up, so we're good.
And how long will you leave this on?
So we're going to leave this mask on Katie's face typically about 10-15 minutes. This is also a standalone treatment, so a patient can come in if you have acne. I use a blue light, a blue LED light, so you could come in like once a week, twice a week, and I just put you under the blue light for about 30 minutes, and the blue LED light helps to kill the acne bacteria. It's fantastic. And this red LED light, same thing. You could come in and do 30 minutes under the red LED light. It's fantastic for anti-aging and healing the skin. So this is really popular.
And if you guys have questions about Hydrafacial or any of the other skin procedures that we offer, you can certainly visit our website, WIFH.com, or you can call us at 404-832-0300. So we're going to leave her underneath the light.
So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to have Katie just sit and let her skin absorb this light. And like Lindsay said, call us if you have any questions. And we hope to see ya. Take care.